This one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Hello and welcome back to Fable Anniversary. So in the last episode we had just traipsed through Bowerstone and completed a few errands that we needed to run there. We've come back to the Heroes Guild because we were actually here to collect one of those quest cards that Briar Rose was just talking about. What a wonderful character she seems like. So we're going to go with Protect the Orchard Farm. There are some quests that will come in pairs and they'll be either a good or a bad end result. So you just have to keep an eye out for which ones those are. Obviously, being a good playthrough, I'm going to go Protect it. But while we're here, there's actually a couple things that I want to take care of while I'm at the Heroes Guild. One of those things is for the Blue Mushroom quest. So that actually, I believe the character will be here. He'll be in the Guild Woods, and if not, then I'll cut back out here and just say, nope, he wasn't there. Okay, now it does look like on the minimap the character is here, and the person you want to talk to is this person.
Hi, look, could you do me a massive favour? My name's Cyril. Me and some friends had a little party here the other night, and I met this drop-dead gorgeous girl from Oakvale. Oh, Myra. I mean, she was a stunner. At least I think she was. But I also thought the trees around us were running around on little chocolate legs, if you see what I mean. Anyway, I really want to see her again. Well, probably. I mean, maybe it was just the mushrooms and she's actually just an ugly stick victim. Even if she isn't, what if she doesn't like me? I'm going to take my chances all the same. Please, take this letter to her in Oakvale. I must know how she feels. The suspense is killing me. Oh, one more thing. Don't try to pass the letter off as your own. I've spent weeks perfecting its sublime poetry.
Okay, so this was Cyril. This is the gentleman we need to talk to get the love letter that we'll need when we get to Oakvale so that we can give that to Myra. At the end of all that, it'll be the last mushroom that we need to collect. So the only other thing that we need to do is regarding something I don't have yet. So when we cut back in, I will be out front of the Guild of Heroes. So one thing that I should point out, if you're doing an evil playthrough of this game, with Cyril, you can actually just kill him, and it'll earn you some evil points, and you'll just get the blue mushroom without needing to do all this running around. But I'm doing a good playthrough, so I got to do the running around. Before we continue on with our adventure, though, we do have to make a quick pit stop back in the picnic area because this is where we're going to find another one of those blue mushrooms. So the character that we need to talk to is this woman. She's all miserable and upset. I'm going to skip the dialogue for it, but all you need to do is laugh in front of her.
You call that a laugh? Let's do it again. That was hilarious! How ridiculous. Oh, he's
Alrighty, so yeah, we caught that blue mushroom. That character has the worst voice in the entire game. But that's out of the way and that's done with, so now we'll be able to continue on towards the Great Wood entrance.
So you're going to be doing some work down at Orchard Farm, are you? I knew that was your true calling. I saw Lady Grace at the opposite quest in the guild yesterday. Maybe I should pick it up. I hope you've been practicing. You'll need all the experience you can get to beat me. See you later, farm boy.
Okay, so yeah, we got a little bit of an explanation on a couple things there. The text box was talking about our combat multiplier, which I briefly explained earlier. The more combat damage we do in a short amount of time without taking damage, the higher of experience enemies will drop, so that was nothing new. But what Whisper had explained was that just like I'd said before, there are quests that'll have opposite objectives in the same location, and you just pick which one you're going to do based on whether you're doing a good or an evil playthrough. So, yeah, it sounds like Whisper's going to take the other one, and yeah, we'll likely see her at some point during that. Now, in Greatwood here, we have actually a couple things to explore. A couple different entrances. And this guy back here. So I got a couple potions and the Wellmaster's Elixir. So, like I had explained before with the Elixir of Health or whatever it was that it's called, you want to drink these as you find them because they permanently increase your health and mana bars respectively. So yeah, that's a good little thing to find, and that's where our actual next quest is. But I do believe that what I'm looking for is over here in the corner, maybe? Yeah, we're looking for Fisher Creek, so we're going to come in here and we're going to get ourselves a fishing rod.
Help! Help me! They're everywhere! I can't get out!
So we've got a fisherman that's just surrounded by a bunch of wasps. Pretty straightforward.
Oh, thank you, young lad. I ain't cast me line for so long I got me the shakes. Been eating bait worms all week.
Couldn't have come at a worse time either. I've got me a fishing competition to organise. I tell you what, I'll give you free entry to the competition. Least I could do.
You'll be needing this here fishing rod. Made it myself. All you need to do is cast your rod over one of them ripples there.
Okay, so now that we've got our fishing rod, I'm just going to show off the first one. Actually, I'll show it off on this one then. But all you're looking for are these bubbles in the water, and then you're just going to actually press down on your D-pad, and it'll start a fishing sequence. I'll show the first one off, but there's a few of these to do in this area. But this is one of the more annoying fishing games because you'll cast the line out and then you'll have to hook it, and then you have to tap A when there's no tension on the line. And when it starts to fight back, if you keep pressing A, it'll put tension, and then all of a sudden the line could snap.
Great pike, my lad. That's a hill of a catch.
You should come back here later. I'm reviving the great old fishing competition.
There's plenty more fishing spots round here, if the mood takes you.
Alrighty, so yeah, that's a basic overview on fishing. It's not the most thrilling thing in the world, so we've got a few spots here. When I pull up whatever's in each one of them, then I'll cut back to them. And what do we have here? Oh, some leather gloves that I already have. Okay, so this one we caught a moonfish. So moonfish, what these do is if it's daytime, you can eat one of these and it'll instantly become nighttime. I believe it's golden carrots that do the same thing or something like that. When I come across the item later, I'll point it out, but it does the same thing from night to day. So yeah, that's a pretty cool catch. And on this one, we got a silver key, so that's not bad. Those are always useful. We want to keep collecting those. And here we got 100 gold, so it's not a whole lot, but it's not nothing. And we got the working mustache barber card, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not really too concerned about like hairstyles and what I look like too much in this playthrough. I might tinker around with it later. But yeah, that's what you want to collect here. So now we're going to go back into Greatwood, and then I'll show you where we need to go for the Orchard Farm quest. Okay, so every time we come back in here, we are going to have a little bit of flickering there. We are going to have these enemies mostly respawn. I think I'll use my bow to take these guys out this time, just kind of spread out the specific experience that I'm getting. The orbs that you collect from enemies, those will always be the general experience, which will be the bulk of what it is that you're collecting in regards to experience. It's just whatever style you use, you'll get bonus experience for, and that just kind of helps towards additional experience towards the actual play style that you're playing. So, yeah, that's kind of how that breaks down. So when we first came through here, we noted that this is the Orchard Farm entrance, but the entrance that we need to go through is actually the long way around. I believe that entrance is only accessible if you take the Attack the Orchard Farm quest card. So, yeah. If you take the Protect, then you gotta go around. So this is Greatwood Lake. One of the first things that you want to do here is come up the side here, and we have another silver key. I believe that's only my fourth one now. I don't think I have enough. There is a chest right here. I do believe it is another health elixir thing. And we have some enemies. Oh. Stupid bandit. Yeah, 4 out of 5. So we'll have to grab this later. But don't worry, we'll be through here more than once. Each of these guys that you save, these are actually traders that you can trade with at any given time. Some of them are tattoos, some of them have general stuff, things like that. So, yeah, this is something to look at. Again, I'm not going to mess with my appearance too much right now. It might be something I do later on. Okay, next bandit. These guys generally aren't too terribly difficult. Couple lightning bolts, couple arrows, couple sword swings, generally all they take. So, not too big of a deal. And when you come through this area, which we will a few times, always check these back corners for extra items. They do spawn back there once in a while. And then beetles, just like we were beating before. Oh, helps if I actually swing at the enemy. So now these guys will be able to go on their merry little way, and we can continue on to where we need to go, across this way to the orchard farm. So this is the entrance that you need to come into the farm from if you are protecting it. So I'll see you guys on the other side.
Oh, thank Avo you're here. I thought no one would answer our guild request. I've arranged some more security to back you up, but there are so many bandits that they'll tear my farm apart. I wish we'd never found those damn stones. They brought us nothing but trouble. My wife Jenna won't let them anywhere near the house, so we've left them in some crates in the barn. They must be worth a fortune. They say Lady Grey wants them. I've already lost 3 farmhands in these raids. That must be them now. I better go inside and look after my wife. She's terrified.
Okay, so this quest is actually pretty easy. The first thing you want to do is draw out your bow, and as soon as you can lock on, hit that first enemy, and then you just swing along. It can be a bit tough to get your multiplier up if it's still early game for you. You're not used to how things go, but it's very, very simple. Three waves of 3 bandits. I'll eat some of that blueberry pie.
Watch out! Bandit reinforcements
It's
are on
making
the
me
way.
gassy, apparently.
Try to get your combat multiplier even higher.
Yes, Guildmaster, that is the idea. That's always the idea. Oh. Game stuttered there for a sec. You can do boasts with these, which are just extra challenges on top of like the actual quest itself, like no protection, no weapons, things like that. I won't take the boasts because I'm not that concerned about the cash that they offer, but it'll be like a bet of say like 80 gold, and you might get like 100 and something if you complete it successfully like that without armor or whatever the case may be. So there we go. That should be all of it, I do believe. Yep. So there we go.
Oh, you've learned some new moves, have you? Well, you're not the only one. I hope you've learned how to flourish, because that's the only way you're going to get close to me. Go on. Try to hit me with a...
Yeah, so essentially what it is when you hear that ting sound and your weapon glows, if you hold down the attack button, you'll break through heavily defending enemies. So if I just keep swinging at her normally, she'll just block all of it until the flourish is ready, and then you hold your attack button. Oh. And that's the easiest way to hit her.
Damn! You beat me again! I suppose this quest is yours then. But you can't stay lucky forever, farm boy. We're bound to meet again, and I'll be ready.
You did it! I can't tell you how grateful we are. Someone should be round to pick up the boxes soon, so we shouldn't have any more problems. Can't see why there's been so much fuss about those stones. Be glad to see the back of them myself. Must be worth plenty of money to someone, though. I'll make sure to tell everyone about you. We need heroes like you around.
Hey!
Alrighty, so there we go. That is now Orchard Farm quest completed. Every time you complete a quest, you get a trophy
Apologize expression.
that you can display in your house, and it adds to the value of the house. And if you're renting it out, then your renters will provide a little bit more money each day. It's not a ton, but it's based on the value of the quest item that you mount in the house. So that's something to keep in mind if you're using that as an extra form of income. But we've got just a little bit of exploring to do in here, and then we're actually going to go back to the Guild Woods before we finish off the episode, because now that I have the fishing rod, there's another mushroom we can get for the side quests that we're doing at the Guild Woods. So if we come over here, and I believe... Nope, not over there. Where is it? Oh, must be right on the end. I know there's a fishing spot around here. There it is. So yeah, I'll do the fishing spot and I'll cut into when I'm done. Okay, and here we collected another silver key. So we can actually, what I can do is head back to the Guild of Heroes through the Greatwood entrance, and I can grab that chest that's in the Greatwood Lake, and then yeah, we'll show that off, and then I will meet you back at the Guild Woods after that. So yeah, there's not a whole lot in here. Yeah, there's out behind that house. There's somewhere you can dig with a spade. I haven't picked up a spade because I don't have a need for one at the moment. Next time I'm in Bowerstone or something, then I'll grab the spade and show that off, because there's a couple places you can dig for some pretty decent items. Oh, I wonder what that is. Let's find out. Oh, okay, so I'm glad I dug this up. So this is an elixir of life as well, so that'll add to my health on top of what I've already found. So that's always useful. Let's actually go and take that right now. And again, you just need to come into this menu, go over to your potions, elixir of life, and now our health bar has been increased. So yeah, now I'll meet you back at the chest in Greatwood Lake. Yeah, Greatwood Lake. Okay, so now that we've arrived at the chest, let's open it up and see what a 5-key chest gets us. Another elixir of life. Nice. So we're actually getting quite a bit of health pretty quickly here. So that's kind of nice. So I will now meet you all back at the guild. No, the Heroes Guild itself, not the Guild Woods. Okay, so now that we're back at the Heroes Guild, it's sometimes referred to as the Guild of Heroes, sometimes the Heroes Guild. I see that the tag, like the map tag for it, is Heroes Guild, so I'll probably just keep calling it the Heroes Guild from this point on. But yeah, the place that we want to go, there's actually 2 spots in here. Oh yeah, I see there's a 20-key chest. I don't know what's in that one, and I'm curious to find out. I don't know if I'm going to go out of my way to get all 20 keys, though, or not. So we'll see about that as we go. But the fishing spot that we need to go to is right here. And here is the blue mushroom that I was talking about. So now I am going to move over to the Guild Woods. I do believe the other fishing spot I'm thinking of has another moonfish, so that could be useful. But I'll cut over there to when I'm done that, and we'll see what it is I fish up from there. I am mistaken. So if I'd actually stopped over here before going through Greatwood, I actually would have had enough silver keys to unlock that chest to begin with. So yeah, so in here is one of the silver keys, so that is definitely something you want to come grab if you want to grab the chests with various very useful items in them. But I think that's where I'm going to call it an episode. We've this is actually probably going to be the longest episode of this series so far. I'm not sure because there's a bunch of stuff that I've had to edit out, but we'll see. So on the next episode when we come back, we are actually going to spend a bunch of our well-earned experience points to level up a little bit, and then we'll move on to the next quest in our adventure. If you did like the video, don't forget to drop a like. If you really liked it and you're not subscribed yet and you want to see the videos as they come out in the series, then don't forget to subscribe on your way over to your next video. And until the next one, thank you and all the best.